Telegraph now, Leo, and the BBC are refusing to gender the Ashes, which, to be fair, is one of the trickier jobs in the crematorium.
So, BBC Ashes coverage is confusing listeners with gender-neutral titles. So, there's the women's Ashes and there's the men's Ashes, but the BBC just refer to both of them as the Ashes.
Yeah.
So, listeners don't know if they mean the one that's played by women or the one that's played by men.
The Fashes and the Mashes. That would work, wouldn't
Well,
it?
Simon, I've come up with a couple of answers for this.
Yeah.
You could either, if you replace the H with another S, that's one option.
OK.
Or you can you can just add a G on the beginning and then...
Oh, that's quite
I mean, you
rude.
could, couldn't you?
I didn't see you going there. OK. I quite like fash, because it's slang for fascism, isn't it? But that goes to the women, so that's quite a nice twist.
Yeah.
I do think they are utterly deluded, you know, personally. I think the vast majority of people who watch cricket on a regular basis want to see them. They're quite happy that the women are enjoying themselves, let's be honest, you know. Nobody denies them their pleasure, but one of these tournaments is arguably the most venerable in the world of sport, let alone cricket, over 100 years. And the other is a relatively recent development, you know, to accord them the same amount of importance by kind of linguistics. It's Orwellian, isn't it?
So you'd say call it the women's Ashes, and then the Ashes
The
is
Ashes,
the men's one. So not the men's Ashes.
No, not the men's Ashes, the Ashes.
Right.
And then I wouldn't call it the women's Ashes, because no cricket bales have been burnt and placed in a small urn and kept for posterity in a glass case. There is a meaning to that.
Yeah.
You've got to earn it.
Absolutely
You haven't
no
yet.
idea.
You haven't let your country down yet, as much as those English cricket players did in 1886 or whenever it was. Anyway,